Hits and Crits. This video is brought to you by Asmodee and Fantasy Welt.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of One List, One Brew, where we craft or draft a list and drink craft. Let's see about that. But where we built a non-meta list, fun list, lore-heavy list, interesting list, peculiar list, something you probably haven't seen yet. And with this, we gave it away. We will today build a Gregor Clegane list, which you might not seen that often. And with that, today I brought a Staropramen with me from Prague. So let's have it. All right. So first a drink. For the vitamins. Yeah, as said, Gregor Clegane. Main reason is behind this, I want to build and paint a pure Clegane list. So obviously we need Gregor Clegane since he's the only commander. But also he is a good commander. Obviously was quite high in season 4, 5. Always decent top commander for the Lannisters. Because he's so brutal, especially his attachment. But he comes with overrun, assault orders, always good, even after season 6, and a price of failure also to hit everything. So we put him in. Actually, I will not do his unit first. I will start with something else, because the whole lore of House Clegane is around hounds, dogs, and they keep making in the lore their dogs that really aggressive and stuff. I will put in a unit that is not a Lannister unit, but is Bolton, but we will make it Lannister, Clegane quickly. So we will grab the House Bolton Bastard Girls. These Bastard Girls, mainly because out of the lore, because they come with the hounds, but also it's cool in this list. It's played like first you stay out of range, make people vulnerable, basically be a long range unit. And when it gets closer, when it gets messy, they can really do use their charging volley and deal some devastating blows. So to make it a House Clegane unit, the only option we have is use the Hound himself. Senator Clegane comes with Fueled by Slaughter and Furious Charge. So the Furious Charge is a little bit, well, not useless, because it might be spent somewhere, but you get the vulnerable already through the shot, but it's a little bit wasted. But Fueled by Slaughter can be really good for this unit since it has only a 6 morale. So this is our first unit. So after that, we definitely need House Clegane Brigands. Just an awesome unit, always good. Always well, like light cav unit, which can really pull a punch when some destroyed ranks already happen. This one is a great finisher for you. We will also build in another Fueled by Slaughter with a Clegane Butcher because we can. I feel that's good. I think the Clegane Butcher isn't the great attachment, or the greatest attachment the Lannisters have, but it's still fitting, it's lore fitting, and I just want it in there because the sculpt is also really cool. You might have guessed it. There's one other unit that is House Clegane, the House Clegane Mountainsmen. The House Clegane Mountainsmen do not need a Clegane attachment. So I will use my most favorite attachment for them. There are definitely quite a few that can work well, but I like Ramsay. First reason is you have the points. And secondly, you build a huge healing machine out of it. Let's not forget about Reek. But so together with the Prey on Fear, and together with the Vicious, and his intimidating presence, and fueled by slaughter, these guys can really hold their ground when it gets messy. So a really good tactic, actually, when they receive a blow because of like 4 armor and 6 morale, it's actually quite good to be attacky, to be aggressive, and heal back as soon as possible. So these will be our 3 units from an NCU standpoint. In this list, I feel, because it's really, the whole thing is vicious, panic, attacky, so I feel we need Cersei to even double down on the panic tests, and here have the Hear Me Roar ready, and that's great. Another thing, what I really feel we need in this list is Qyburn, since Qyburn does a really good or gives you really good tactics board play, and also feeds in like 2 enemies become vulnerable. Your opponent really has to decide what he wants, because if he sees like Bolton Bastard Girls, Mountainsmen, whatever we put Gregor in, and Brigands, all of this, when he sees that and he might receive that amount of vulnerable tokens, he probably won't do it. So I feel Qyburn is the right fit here. You could always go for Pycelle in my mind, but all of these units could potentially, whatever you face, it could get messy, and it could get you could actually lose quite a few wounds against certain opponents. So I would go for the High Sparrow to increase your healing potential even more, because there's not much healing anywhere else. So that would be that. So as you can see, we have these 7 points left. And what do we do with these 7 points? So the only option would be the Casterly Rock Honor Guard. So the Casterly Rock Honor Guard, obviously, for everyone out there, is a great, probably the best fit for Gregor Clegane, from a gameplay, from a synergy perspective. But I don't like it, and I don't like it because it will be my painting project, and it should be fun on the table. It shouldn't max out anything. It shouldn't have the biggest synergies in the world. So I do not like this. I really don't. The only option I thought about is using some other unit out of the Storm universe and paint them as Clegane Mountainsmen or anything close to it. Use whatever great axes from the Starks or whatever, but actually play Honor Guard. But I don't like it. So I would actually also go with the Mountainsmen and Gregor Clegane. I think this works well also. Now we have 1 point left. So what should we do? I think the thing you could probably not do is probably Qyburn, and we go for a 5-point NCU, and then it would be Joffrey for me, or Tyrion. I would go with Joffrey. So this would be the list. This would be my lore-heavy list. So both ways. You can either use 2 House Clegane Mountainsmen to really really dig or really do the Clegane lore-heavy side of things, or the other option is you use the Honor Guard, which is probably the best fit, but you definitely proxy this unit, because this unit is lore-wise, and well, not even lore-wise, from a visual standpoint, it shouldn't be in there. It shouldn't be there. So use something else. I would probably go for great axes and do some whatever Clegane banners or shields or anything, and go with this setup, the first one I showed you. This will be my pure House Clegane lore list and I can pull out the yellow colors now and start painting. And that's that for One List, One Brew. Please reach out to me or over Discord or wherever you want to share your list, your beer. Need another sip. We'll finish that later. We can show it off here on the channel. So nothing more to say. Then until we meet again, roll those crits, guys.
Come for the hits and stay for the crits.